Chris.
Yes.
Virtual
Craig.
reality is here.
But is it practical?
No, it's here.
But is it practical?
Who cares? Oculus Rift is here.
But is it exhausting? All right.
Try not to yell
Craig.
too loud. No, we gotta tell the people the important information first.
Tell them that was what I was gonna say.
No, that isn't what you were gonna say. You were gonna say, virtual reality is here!
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wait, that was my line. That's right. Okay.
I was gonna say, Craig, tell them the important things.
The important things are that our channel has moved to a different channel. And you have to go to craigandchris.com to make sure you subscribe to that channel, because otherwise, you're never gonna see us again.
And that would be a crime.
That would be a crime against Craig
You
and
and
Chris and
Yes.
humanity. And all the stories we talk about in our show are on our Flipboard magazine, craigandchris.com/Flipboard.
Yes, it's good stuff.
And that's it. Okay, so let's talk about...
Let's get to it.
Let's talk about virtual reality.
Okay, yeah, there's been a lot of talk recently.
About
We
the
even covered
virtual-
the Oculus Rift, which is the headset.
Virtual reality is here!
But then they also have the Omni, I think is one of them, which is that it's like a treadmill thingy.
That thing is
harness.
awesome. It's not a treadmill, Chris. All right? It's got special shoes.
It does have special shoes.
It's got special shoes, and I'm not making fun of it. I think it's amazing.
It is amazing.
It's got special shoes, and it's got a resistant-free surface so
Yep.
that you can run in place like this. And you're like,
Yeah, I got it.
here's my GIF moment.
And I've seen some people with the gun, and then you do the thing.
Dude,
Or
it's
the
so...
the Wii
I don't-
nunchuck.
I don't care what you say, Internet, Chris. I am buying that thing, and I am buying the crap out of it.
Yeah, I'm in for it too.
I want it to be a business expense for our show, and I'm going to buy the crap out of it.
I'm just asking. The question of this video is
When I'm
it
giving him the
practical?
money, Chris, I'm going to be like this. That was probably really loud in the microphone, but that's me buying the crap out of that Oculus Rift right now.
Okay.
And Omni.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
No, I'm with you. I think it's totally cool. I think the idea of running through Skyrim would be awesome, but running through Skyrim with just this was kind of exhausting.
That's actually a very
There's some stuff that took all day in that game.
that's actually a very valid point. There's a number of things that I have to admit. Even though I'm buying the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Like, how is this going to work for me? Okay, but for a guy like me, it works perfect because I've really only got maybe an hour to burn to play a game, right? So I'll get the full immersive experience. In other words, I'll be playing Skyrim for about an hour.
Yeah.
And I'll make it from one town to the next, and then I'll have to log off for a week.
Okay.
So I'll get a jog in.
Yeah. But I mean,
in that case, it's...
will that be bad though?
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
Like, I mean, if you spent the whole time running from the mammoths and the giants and the dragons, are you gonna be like, well, that was fun, or are you gonna be like, oh my god,
That's
just so much work?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to react to it yet. It may be amazing. You know,
Like-
it may be like, yeah, you can only last an hour, but it might be just like complete hour of awesome.
I agree. I agree with that. I think it will be rather spectacular.
Maybe it'll spawn a whole generation of shorter, more tightly knit, cinematic, immersive games where the game itself is only maybe 10, 15 hours long, but it's 10 or 15 hours of awesome.
I've seen some good stuff, like,
That would be great, but it does seem impractical as hell for our current games.
but it would be cool.
It would be
The
cool.
other thing I'm worried about is the running and like the arms flailing. I mean, that's another thing. Is you look kind of special needs when you're in these things. You're like harnessed up to it, and then you got the headset on, and you just, oh, that's Bob. He's got problems
All right,
because he's
wait.
running in place.
I want you to be, we're going to do a case study, not a case study here, but an example of reactions. You be the person who's never played a video game before in your life. Mm-hmm. I'll be a gamer who sees it for the first time.
Okay.
And you just imagine what the reaction is of a guy running in this.
You're demented.
No. Facial reaction. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
As soon as I saw that, I was like,
I'm concerned. Not concerned. I mean, I'm curious. how it's all going to play out as far as that goes. I mean, the idea of like Grand Theft Auto 5 walking around there with the first person. I mean, there's PC mods that do that stuff.
Yeah,
Skyrim. And all these possible games and where it's going to go next is really exciting.
Yeah.
But
well, what's funny about this immersive thing too is, but you also have the psychological aspect of it, because even if we're playing Craig and Chris Play now, we're playing Dead Rising 3 every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. on our YouTube channel at craigandchris.com, and it gets exhausting. Just psychologically, the game is exhausting. So imagine having it in 180.
Have you not seen the scary game?
Not yet.
Videos?
Not yet.
There's some videos on YouTube of people who've played scary games with Oculus Rift, and they slap the headset off. They get so afraid.
Oh, that's awesome.
The thing that I'm actually thinking might happen is, you remember MMOs? Those things?
Yes.
How they have the little...
That fad is unfortunately past.
The alarm, but they used to have like... They still do, I'm sure. But they had the alarm where you could set it up, alert me in 3 hours, or, tell you what time it was, where you lived. And why'd they do that? Because you're obsessed.
Yeah.
Because you don't leave.
Yeah, they remind you that there is a real world, by the way.
You had to program your bedtime so that you didn't miss it.
Yes.
And then you probably played after.
It's an exciting thing.
So if you're jacked into the Matrix, are you going to lose track of time that much more?
I don't know. That's a good question. I just think you're going to get exhausted a lot
of questions.
I think the psychological part's going to be not just, like you said, an immersion thing, but it's just psychologically it's exhausting. If the game is this exhausting on Xbox One, Dead Rising 3 right now, with all the immersiveness, you think you can only last 3 hours now. I could, psychologically, I'd have to just after each mission, it's like so exhausting.
Well, and you're always surrounded. So, like with the Oculus Rift and some 3D, like some headphones.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you hear like a zombie going from your peripherals. You're going to freak out.
It'd be crazy.
You're not going to help it. Your body's going to naturally say, freak out.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
It's going to be cool.
I want it. I want it now. And it isn't practical. I mean, it isn't practical in that sense. I agree. But I think you could probably just... get off the Omni.
I picture you
have a seat
on this Omni with the headset, a little fake gun, running around playing with me at home, and your wife is just going to have a friend over, and she go, "That's my husband." I made a huge mistake. What? Shh. You're talking to people because you're going to be talking to Xbox Live. Hey, what, Chris?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's going to be ridiculous.
I kind of wonder what the after effects are going to be, too. You're going to be, like, having weird dreams and stuff.
You know what the after effects are going to be? You're going to get out and go, this place blows, so put your headset back on. That's just going to happen.
Thank you guys all for coming out. That's a great one to end it with. What are your thoughts on the Oculus Rift? Is it practical? Is virtual reality in general practical?
Yeah, the practicality of it.
And would you could you do binge gaming? Or maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we don't need to binge game anymore. Maybe we can get the full intensive effect in a shorter period of time.
I think that even with the exhausting exercise, it's going to encourage binge gaming even more. I honestly believe
it could be. It could be.
You're not going to want to come out.
Probably not on the Omni, though. I mean, the running one.
It might. I think it might. Mom, meatloaf! Nice. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
for watching.